Well, Dogfish Head is known for a lot of experimental and adventurous styles of beer, and this one is definitely no exception. This is the first time I've had a beer of this style. It's called Sah'Tea, and basically simply entitled Dogfish Head Sah'Tea. So there you go, 9% alcohol by volume. I am definitely not familiar whatsoever with this style of beer. I was reading up on it. It's one of the only primitive beers to survive in Western Europe. So the original recipes are still there, and very unique how they brew this beer. It dates back to the 1500s in Finland, the style that is. And the main ingredient here that kind of separates itself from a lot of other styles is juniper. So they kind of use the juniper infusion with this beer, and that's where it comes with to be known as Sah'Tea, which I have no idea what the word Sah'Tea means. It sounds Indian to me, and if you kind of look at the logo of this Dogfish Head beer, Sah'Tea, it almost looks like a Indian woman riding a donkey or something. I have no idea. Kind of a unique picture right there. Some compare Sah'Teas to German Hefeweizen style, which I've had several Hefeweizens, a wheat beer, very lighty, flighty kind of a beer. Still others, they say it tastes like a Belgian lambic due to the tartness of the beer. So either we're going to get something that tastes a bit like a Hefeweizen or a bit like a lambic, or just completely something different. This one, almost really no hop character to it, 6 IBUs. It was first brewed in May of 2009 by Dogfish Head, and the Sah'Teas usually range between 7 and 11. This one right there in the middle range, coming in at 9% alcohol by volume. And there is a little story here on the bottle saying our Sah'Tea is based on the traditional 9th century Finnish recipe for Sah'Tea, in that we brew it with rye and juniper and heat the wort with wood-fired rocks. We break with tradition by adding an exotic black chai tea at the end of the boil. So this also, aside from the traditional juniper berries, black chai tea. So never had a beer that was made partially with black chai tea. Then again, I never had a beer that was made partially with juniper berries either. So let's open her up. We'll pour into a mug, pint glass. That's what the powers that be say the style can be poured into. I always feel like it should be poured into a more fancy kind of glass, which I guess you can do as well, being 9%. And we see kind of a very orange color. Jeez, very, very orange. Almost a wheat-ish color, but very, very, very light orange, like just orange. I mean, I don't think I've seen a beer this vibrant as far as the orange color before, but here you go. This is what it is, Sah'Tea. And I'm hearing a lot of carbonation. I'm hearing fizz, almost like a soda kind of fizz on the beer, as we see this light kind of head to it. Lots of bubbles kind of wafting up here, as you can see. Now this is really what I'm anticipating is the aroma of Dogfish Head Sah'Tea. Whoa, this is like a very earthy triple. I'm getting some definite spices in this. I mean, cinnamony, raisiny, just very spicy, triple-ish kind of smell to this beer. It just smells basically like a really, really hefty triple, like even more of an aroma. Definitely smelling the tartness. It's a wonderful smelling beer. I mean, this really smells like if it were the triple style, I would say the aroma is a more pungent, powerful aroma than any other triple I've ever had, and I like that. It's not a triple though; it's a completely different style. And maybe the juniper berries are coming out. I don't know what juniper berries smell like, so I really can't say that it's really making a world of difference. I have no idea what it smells like. That could be the juniper berries that are making this. The chai tea Yes, yes, it smells like chai tea. I wasn't even thinking chai tea when I was smelling it the first time. I was thinking triple. But this smells just like, I mean, it's uncanny how the chai tea really, really um, adds to the aroma of this beer. If you're not thinking about it, you're thinking triple, but if you're taking into consideration that chai tea is used in this, wow. I mean, it really is very chai tea heavy. So let's get the taste now of Dogfish Head Sah'Tea. Unique. Tasting a lot of chai tea. I'm tasting like a cold chai tea, basically. I'm almost getting the liquid version of maybe incense. As weird as that sounds, I'm kind of getting the liquid version of that. If you were to drink incense and it was tasty, you'd get this along with the chai tea. This is one of those just beers that Dogfish Head brews that just is completely out of left field, out of the ordinary, and it's a very, very good beer, very pungent, very tart. And it is, I'm getting the Hefeweizen comparison a little bit. I'm getting the Lambic comparison a little bit. It just basically almost is like, almost I would say 65-35 in favor of the Lambic if ever I was to make the comparison there. But it's a very good beer. I mean, this is just a beer that, I mean, I wouldn't probably get a ton of. I probably couldn't drink one to the other, but definitely has its time and place. It's a meditation beer, maybe. I don't know if anything that I can think of with the chai tea and the juniper berries. It seems like one of those things where you have to be in your own kind of Gandhi-ish place, maybe. I'm going to give Dogfish Head Sah'Tea a 9.5 out of 10.